Hello, good day. I'm Erwin Bernard Talento II, and we are here again on our Solidworks 2013, wherein we will be making this figure as shown in the screen. So this object is tasked to us by our professor, in which this is part of our activity 4 in our subject. So this is the finished product of the object that I'm trying to make. This is my guide. So start it off. Let us make a new one. Part. Let's go press sketch, front plane, and we are to make a circle here. Check with a measurement of 28. So we will be doing the inner circle later on. After that, we extrude boss base. So isometry. This should have distance of 50. Check. Next part that we are going to do is this. So we will simply create a reference plane. Select the front plane as your reference. Then we need it to be a distance of 12. Okay, then we will sketch on that plane. Go to the back one. We'll create a center line as our guide. So any measurement is applicable. Just make it long enough. Another one. And this should have an angle of 30 degrees. And we exit the sketch, go out in our view. So you can see this will be our guide for later. So we can just hide this plane so you cannot get distracted. And we are going to create another reference plane by just clicking this line and this face or the front plane. So either of the two is okay. So check. Then we sketch on it, click on the plane, and normal to. Oops. Now we create a line. This needs to be 12. And this any measurement first. Same as here, 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 and here. So since this is 12 already, this needs to be 65 if I'm not mistaken, because 35 plus 30 is 65. This needs to be 30. This needs to be 30 as well. And next, we'll be making a circle here in the center. So find the center because it needs to have a distance of 15, and 30 divided by 2 is 15. So just, there you go. And this needs to have a diameter of 15. See the distance here? 15, and also here 15. So this needs to be diameter of 15. We need to put a dimension here so it can be fully defined. And also, no, this and this needs to have uh, We need it to be fully defined before we can use the features. And we go first to the isometric view, extrude boss base, and it needs only to have 10 to be 10 as written here. So you can see it's 10, and it should be in mid plane, and there you have it. So later on at the end of part we will do a fillet here. So for now let us first hide this uh, plane 2, and we'll create another reference plane from here. It needs to be with a distance of 6, and we'll be taking the half of this of 5, so 6 plus 2.5 is 8.5. um, let's do this selection first. Let's use front plane so it can be, no, let's just use the other one instead. Use this, and it needs to be backwards, and that's what I have said earlier. It needs to be 8.5. We have it, and we'll be sketching on that plane. So the normal to, so you can see we can make this plane bigger. First part we'll be doing is this semicircle. So first let's create the two circles. This needs to be 35 and 50. The bigger one being 50. The next one being 35. And the center, for the center of this needs to have a distance of 45. Then we randomly create a line here, and the distance of it, dimension, the distance of it should be equal to 5. Then we trim the entities. Yes. Mhm. After trimming it, we just need to fully define this to be 5. And after that, we will be making wait, it needs to be fully defined first. There you have it. See, it's colored black. Next, we use a center rectangle. We will be using it here. So any, let's choose any part. I prefer doing it here. And any. Smart dimension, this needs, let's align this so it cannot change. Let's align this first into vertical. And smart dimension, like earlier, this needs to be, and that, you know, this needs to have, it's 20. And it's any size for this, because we'll be trimming it afterwards. So trim entities. Yes. Yes. Smart dimension. And we'll delete this too. delete this first. Oops. This. So we'll just revert it back. No need to delete because it will cause more problems. Since it's, as you can see, it's already fully defined. So now to extrude it, but first put it in isometric view or trimetric, your choice. Extrude boss base. The contour that we'll be selecting is this part, and we need it to be mid plane and only 5, if I am correct. 5. The same goes for the other one, the contours. Uh, wait, edit feature. Uh, yes. Then extrude boss base. Wait, no, it's a sketch. Edit the feature. The contour region, we delete this and select this one and this one. And this needs to be 7, like here 7. So press OK. Mid plane also. Wait, edit feature. Yes, we want this. And if we were to extrude existing sketch, sketch 4. We'll be using sketch 4, these contours, and this at the bottom. So again, 7 needs to be mid plane. And correct, like just what we wanted. So before polishing it, I know one more thing before we polish it. We will sketch here. Sketch normal 2, hide plane 3, create a circle of diameter 15, and isometric at 6 smart dimension, extruded cut, through all, and there you have it. We just need to hide these lines also, and we can now do the fillet. So in fillet, uh, we do this part first. This needs to have, so since in the instructions it says it's 5, but as you can see it's too big, unlike here in the illustration. So I have decided in the range of 0.5 to 2. So what I have chosen is 1. Also to the others. Right, let me rotate it. Okay, and oops. We will also do a fillet here and here and here, here. Oops. this, 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 that part. Oops, nope. Delete this part. Oh, delete this, this, and more. There's more here if you want. And another, I think that's all. And there you have it. So this figure now looks like this, wherein we completed it. If you were to rotate it, oh yeah. So I hope that you understand what I did in this activity, and therefore this figure is now complete. So I think that would be all. Thank you.